Cyborg civilians are now populating the streets. An electrical crackle indicates the presence of psychic talents. Is this the future? You ask yourself, muttering a flutter of my eyelashes and stroke my beautiful machinery. Clones are just second-rate citizens destined for slavery and drudgery. Flesh robot demonstrates artificial intelligence bravely, while we lead a life of comfort and bliss, supported by these distorted and pointed humans. Man-made God is scarily simple, really. Artificial hand sex toys sell more units than their limitless human consumers. You can't blame me for buying. Simple irony escapes me. Rap music is dead. Please define your individuality by wearing a t-shirt from Gap and make a statement. I fear humanity is no longer defined as the fittest. Destiny for survival is doubtful. Enter the assassins of the imagination. Upgrade my Xbox, you bastards. Feed me art and watch me vomit. A fallen angel appears to the naked eye as comics, and I sit here sipping my cup of coffee, watching space debris plummet to Earth. I'd rather be an artist than a leader, rather be a creator than a receiver. I'll rock my world with outlandish ideas and concepts. They matter more to me than work. Beetle around, office boy, redundant, aggressive component. Straighten that phallic noose and find your devotion. I antagonize my soft mechanisms, well-practiced knee-jerk movements and actions. Crack my eyelid open and shift my head just a fraction. I've made a transparency of my head.
Claro. ¿Me acuerdas?
Never heard a word she said, I just followed her to the water's edge where I washed my face and poured my soul into the currents. I felt cleansed as we walked, we talked for hours, it could have been days, for I was mesmerized by everything she had to say. Her gaze was firmly fixed and I felt warmth in those big green eyes, no lies could pass between us. We were pure in our togetherness. Our emotions were running free and I could sense the connection between us ran beyond anything I could begin to comprehend. But then I felt a tension build up inside me as I thought of it. Doubt spread through my mind like wildfire and I was uneased. Could she really love me for who I am? I'm not that great a man. I've done evil things. Could she really see the inner me? And then she put her hand upon my cheek so she could sense my turmoil. She didn't have to say a word, I could see it in her smile. Her gentle lips, I felt a tingling from her fingertips. I felt a calm spread through me and I was back into her gaze. And everything was a blur around me except those eyes glistening in the sunlight. They didn't blink or flicker, they just stared straight into my soul. I couldn't think of anything beyond her. My mind was transfixed by this girl I hardly knew. And then she took me by the hand and led me down the slope to the water's edge, and I just followed. All I wanted was to be with her. I felt the water on my ankles, but I didn't care. She was there, and we kept walking.
Pero si no encuentras tú el freno, no vamos. Espera, espera, stop. Stop. Espera.
Hello, CD listeners. We've come to the point in this album where those listening on cassette or records will have to stand up or sit down and turn over the record or tape. In fairness to those listeners, we'll now take a few seconds before we begin side 2. Thank you. Here's side 2.